Hey, welcome back to your number one source of school-related headlines. I'm your host, Mr. Elliott. That's Mr. Spear. He's your other host.
We'll be on a Wednesday schedule today. Eighth graders are dismissed first?
I think so.
Eighth graders was dismissed at the first bell this week.
First bell.
First bell. Hey, you know, there's a couple things, you know what? Go ahead.
We hope you enjoyed yesterday's Plexer shout-out.
Oh,
We'll have a new Plexer word puzzle every Tuesday right here on Active Slot.
what was one yesterday?
I wasn't here to see it, sir.
You weren't here?
No, was it cool? What was it, Hammy?
Four-wheel drive.
Four-wheel drive. Thank you, Miss Bell.
Oh, hey, stay up to date on your progress in class by checking your grades on Student View.
Access Student View. Student View from the district website under the Students tab. Log in with your 6-digit student number.
All right. Your password is your birth date in the 8-digit format, no dashes.
No dashes.
For example, if your birthday was January the 1st, 2009, your password for Student View would be 01012009. Right?
Correct.
Correct. Couple things. We're changing up. We're utilizing a new system for kiddos who are coming, using the restroom during class time. You're going to have to check in every day, and we are keeping a log of that digitally on a program called 5-Star. We have a couple of teachers who are actually piloting it. It seems to be going well. We'll make some changes to it, but when you go to the restroom, you must punch in your 6-digit student ID number when you go to the restroom and you sign in, and then when you leave, you punch in your 6-digit student ID number to log out, and then you'll go to class. And if you are in one of the teachers who has a class that's using 5-Star, you will go back in there and you'll punch your 6-digit student ID number to enter class again. So we'll find out where everybody is throughout the course of the day.
It's safety.
It's a safety issue that we need to make sure that we clamped on, and we're going high tech.
Let's talk a little bit about sports.
Sports.
So
What kind of
after
sports?
school
Like what,
sports.
football?
After school sports,
Oh.
volleyball.
All right.
Students, if you are attending after school sports in the gymnasium, all of our school rules apply. That includes you can't use your cell phone. No food, no drinks are allowed in the gym except for water. There's a student section that only students sit in.
That's right.
You must sit in that student section for the entirety of the game, only unless you have a parent with you. And if you have a parent with you, you have to stay with your parent. You can't wander around. That's the deal. You either sit in the student section or you stay right next to your parent the entire time. Not an aunt, not a grandma, your parent that lives with you and raises you. That's who you have to be with.
And if you get warned, you'll only get one warning. If you're behaving irresponsibly, then more than likely you will be asked to go home. And then after that, you will not be allowed to go to any of the events for the rest of that season, such as volleyball, basketball.
Right. If you're currently serving lunchtime detention, or if you owe an after-school detention, you cannot go to any sporting event. If you're an impact, or if you've been suspended, you cannot go to any sporting event during that time. If you leave the gym, you can't come back in. And this also applies, and shouldn't say it also applies, elementary football games that we have on campus or volleyball games, you cannot attend that unless you're with your parent.
Yeah.
That's mandatory. There's no student section. You have to be with your parent if you go to an elementary school game.
Is that clear?
That's clear.
Let's do this. Let's honor America with flag salute. Please stand. Salute. Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
One more thing before we go to lunch. After school detention is always on Fridays. And it's 99% of the time always in D6, Miss Positives, science class. If you have been assigned after school detention and you brought back your after school detention slip, it is your responsibility to show up on time on Friday after school. If you don't, you'll be placed in lunchtime detention every day until you serve the next Friday. If you don't show up a second time, you get to be an impact. And then after impact, you'll serve after school detention. If you don't, then you'll do impact again for another week.
We also have a thing going on for after-school detention. If you have multiple days of after-school detention and you'd like to work off a day, come and see me. It's called the Actus Beautification Program. Works well, and it's a win-win.
And it takes place after school?
After school on Friday, right?
Yep.
What's for lunch today?
For lunch today, we have chicken and cheese, quesadilla, baby carrots, fresh banana, and milk of choice.
All right, and tomorrow's breakfast is going to be an egg, cheese, and pork bacon burrito, banana, fresh fruit, cereal, and la leche of choice.
Yummy.
Yummy. Make sure, teachers, you take an accurate count from Miss Mel so she can get it planned. Kids love that the lunch yesterday.
It was delicious. Did you have the bread and, and the pasta?
Oh yes, yes.
Those ladies
Hey,
nailed
when
it.
you go to the cafeteria, say hello to Miss Mel and Miss Roxanne. They're doing an awesome job to help feed everybody.
2 more things.
Go ahead.
Wait, I just remember one.
You miss-
Oh, 2 I remember now.
Oh.
Student store. We're back and we're open. We're live. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Everything's $1.
Yes.
We have regular nacho Doritos.
Yes.
We have Flamas hot Doritos. We have hot Cheetos. We have
wait. Flamas?
Flamas.
Hot Doritos?
Yes.
And Cheetos?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, and then we have Rice Krispie treats.
Yes.
We have water was delivered, the sports cap water.
Okay.
And we have brownies now.
brownies are back.
Brownies are back.
Oh.
Everything is $1. You can only buy 3 items. You cannot loan money to somebody. You cannot take money from somebody. You can't get somebody to buy something for you in line. You do that, you're going to be out of the student store for the year. So make sure you don't do that. You have to line up. There's 2 lines. You line up quietly. Have your dollar bills unfolded. Don't sit there and roll them up and hand it to us. It's just ridiculous.
How do you get?
Unfolded.
Okay.
Yes, and the second thing,
Can you hold coins? You can't hold coins.
bills. Bills only. Student council, I'll see you over in A9. We have a student council meeting right after this.
Thank you for tuning in to Acts Live, Mr. Elliott.
Thank you.
Remember to act
Respectfully.
responsibly.
And honestly
Tune in
today.
next time as we once again cover the headlines that matter to you. Have a great Wednesday.
See ya.